see this patch on the wall, wax, little lumps of it here. I think what's happened, the customer's saying there was a candle on here, been blown out and the wax splashed the wall, so they just wiped it back. Well, I need to get rid of that and seal it before I can paint this wall. See where I've been going at it with some methylated spirits. If I don't remove it, see where my customers put the test patch on the wall here. Well, where there's no wax, well actually there's wax all the way down there. See how it's just coming off? So, got a big area of wax here wants removing, sealing. You can see where these splashes are now. I've been rubbing at it with the methylated spirits. I've took some away, but generally the thicker splashes are left. Quite a lot of heavy ones. So what I'll do now is get my scraper, try and remove as much as them thicker areas, and then I will just have to bin prime quite a large section. Coming down here. I've changed plans slightly. The methylated spirits was softening it up, but it wasn't necessarily removing it. So I've been going at it with white spirit first, and then wiping back over with methylated spirits, just to remove any residue. And you can see as you come down the wall where I've been working up to. So here we're now back to the wax. It's quite a big area. With the methylated spirits it was taking too long. So the white spirit will soften it up, but then you still need to remove any waxy residue or any of the white spirit. There's a definite line there where I'm working up to. Still some contamination left, so I definitely will have to bin prime it. With this wax being hot when it splashed onto the wall, it would have been better to have left it rather than rub it out and create a layer. The smaller individual splashes would have been easier to scrape off and remove, whereas this now, it's the whole surface. So I'll keep going at it with a white spirit, remove as much of this as possible, and then I'll seal it. I'll just do this splash here, I'll get rid of this. So with some white spirit first of all, give it a rub. Probably have to use a couple of cloths for this, because each time this wax is getting diluted but spread about. So now with the methylated spirits, wipe the broad area now. Well, it's definitely gone, but again I can be smudging the wax around, so keep changing your cloths, and then once you've got it reasonably like this, then seal it. I've wiped this down a few times, scraped it. Now I've got a clean cloth and some white spirit and I'll just give it a final wipe. So some methylated spirits now. Good soap. And then with some warm sandpaper, I'm going to give it a wipe over and hopefully I'll remove any other wax that's left. Final wipe with methylated spirits. I'm ready for sealing this. Got an inch brush, natural bristle in my bin primer. I've got an old emulsion roller, a small amount of bin primer in the bottom of this scuttle. I'll just cut in first. So with there being a small amount of wax still left, because there will be inevitably a little bit, you do need to seal this. Better to remove as much of the wax as possible, because again it's quite a soft layer that would be left. Although it may be contaminated, it's not going to have a great big thick layer of it. Just feather those edges back as much as possible. And then on with the primer. Quite thin this. I do want it to bond with everything that's on the wall. Just feathering it off a little bit. The main reason why I'm rolling this and not brushing it is because I don't want any brush marks in this paintwork. I want it to maintain the same texture over the wall. Just feathering it slightly there. And once you've finished, roller into a pot with a little bit of methylated spirits in there. That should be okay. Now I just have to wipe this lot back. That's drying off okay now. I did a broader area because of the wiping process. I might have contaminated. So that's okay now. Leave it to dry. I can coat up the wall. This is a scrubbable paint, this emulsion paint.